If you are being asked, how well is your business doing? What would be your answer? Is your answer is just like, yeah, it's doing well, or no, it's not doing well, or it will be like a neutral answer? So I want to talk about this BCG Matrix that I just relearned recently. I used to learn it while I was studying in college, but I relearned recently and I just found out the wisdom inside, and I want to share it with you guys, because once you have learned the BCG Matrix, then you'll be able to know, oh, the answer shouldn't be so straightforward like yes or no. And be sure to watch until to the end of the video. Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June, and welcome to my amazing life today. So if you have not checked out my free course on how to use ChatGPT in your life and in your business, to check it out at junlo.net/ChatGPT. So let's come back to this topic. So what is BCG Matrix? So I'm just going to put a picture right here. So this BCG Matrix is a matrix come out from the Boston Consulting Group when you want to analyze your entire business. So I will be sharing a screen, and I'm just going to explain the concept to you guys. And then I'm just going to reply to you back. When someone actually asks, how well is your business doing? What should be your reply? So check out this BCG Matrix that we're talking about. So there are two main things that they're talking about in BCG Matrix. So one is market share. So meaning market share, it means that how much is that you are tapping into the market share. If let's say that is 100% in terms of cloud solutions, maybe Dropbox take up a 30% market share, Google Drive take up another 30% market share. So this is the meaning of market share. All right. So the other one is called market growth. So what is the growth rate? So if let's say you can see this BCG Matrix, they actually have the market share. If you are looking for DOC, it means like it is a low market share and low market growth. So in your business, you might have different offerings. Maybe you're selling software, maybe you have a coaching program, maybe you have an academy, or maybe you have so much of different offerings, right? So you want to be able to place each of your product in different places in this BCG Matrix. So is there any products that right now you feel like they have low market share and then they are not growing much? That's why you're going to put them into DOC, right? So basically this is cycle. DOC is the one that you may want to consider. You may not want to waste time, waste your energy, and waste your financial resources to invest it further, and you may want to scrap it as well. So one example I can give you, if we were to look into Google BCG Matrix, do you guys remember Google Plus? So when they had the Facebook, right? So Google also want to come up with their own social media that is called Google Plus. And have you noticed that I think about 2 years ago, Google Plus was being taken down, is being scrapped? It's because Google Plus is just a DOC. There's a low market share and low market growth. So it is a DOC. And then the other one that is being put in the DOC in this example is like Google Video Player. I'm not familiar with that as well. So they actually kind of like put it to the DOC. Okay, so let's check out what about cash cow. Cash cow is the main cash generator in most of your businesses. So it actually has you have a very high market share, but you have a very low market growth. So it means that the market is not growing, but because you have such a high market share, so it usually will you actually generate a lot of cash for your business. So in your business model, let's think about it right now. Which is the cash cow that brings majority of the cash into your business? That will probably be your cash cow. Okay. So another one we are going to talk about is a star. So star is you are having a very for star you are having a very high market growth as well as a very high market share, which is just awesome because probably you have a high market share because you tap into this market very newly, and then you have a very high market growth as well because the future is bright. So the star is the next cash cow. So maybe for the star, you're going to invest in a lot as well because it has a high market growth, and obviously you're going to invest in a lot in terms of technology in order to make sure that it is growing. So, but at the same time, it also has the potential to become a cash cow as well. So, and of course, in every business model that you have in your business, you may find this exercise, you need to do it like constantly, maybe every year or every few years, because things in the macro environment may have changed. So that's the reason why it is important for you to assess how well is the business and all of your products and offerings doing using this BCG matrix. And the last one, question marks. So question mark, you have a very low market share, but it actually has a very high market growth. So you have a low market share, high market growth, which means it has a potential, right? So this is a cycle of a business. You want to make sure that all of the offerings that you have or all the business models that you have, be it you maybe have a coaching, you're selling software, or maybe you're a content creator, okay, you have an academy, okay, or maybe you own an agency, right? You want to be able to place each of the offerings into whether they belong to question mark or whether they belong to cash cow, your main cash generator, or whether they belong to dog where you feel like they have a low market share and low market growth that you want to scrap them. So when we really look into cycle of business, this is where you want to scrap the dog so that it will not waste your resources. It will not waste not only your financial resources, your time and energy as well. And for the question mark, you always must have the question mark in your business. Maybe it is something that you felt like you want to test right now so that it may become a cash cow or a star in the future. All right, so this is a brand new business model that you want to test it on and you felt like that is a very great potential. And then for your current business model, there must be a cash cow available so that they can constantly bring in cash for you. But cash cow, depending on the changes in the macro environment, they may become dog in the future. So that is the reason why you want to make sure in the business as a whole, you always have a question mark, means it's for the future development, maybe it's AI related, and you must have cash cow, which is the main generator for the cash in your company, as well as a star. And you want to scrap those dog away. So from the question mark, you want to turn them into star and turn them into cash cow. And when cash cow become dog, you want to scrap them away. So that's why when you are investing your resources, you want to make sure that you're investing resources very evenly into cash cow. Even though right now your business is working well, the certain business model is bringing a lot of cash for you right now, but it may become a dog in the future. And that's the reason why you must also invest for tomorrow. What would be a tomorrow be like? What would be like a future business be like? You must invest in question mark as well. So I want to talk about this because one of the key mistakes that I make in my early days of business is that I was constantly focusing in investing in cash cow, and I thought like this cash cow could be a forever cash cow, and I overlooked that I need to invest in finding out question marks and start as well. And I wasted so much time in doing operation for cash cow and overlooked there are so much of opportunities that I need to look into before my current business become a dog in the future. And I hope that I actually learned this while I was in college back then, but then it didn't hit me as hard as when I relearned this recently. So when we look back into Google, I think for Google, I don't know when they actually came out, but for me, Google Docs and Google Drive is not the question mark anymore. I felt like it's a star, and I've been seeing they have been improving so much of the development, and I absolutely use Google Drive every single day, which is just awesome. And let's check out who is a star, and definitely YouTube, because for Google they have like high market share. Not only high market share, but also high market growth as well. So YouTube, Google Maps, and Google Assistance. And what about cash cow? Definitely Google Essence and search engine, the Google Ads, will be the cash cow generating the cash. So that's why from the cash generated in this cash cow, from the for the Google Essence, they will then throw into question mark in developing a new product or making sure the current product that will be having a really high potential in the future and invest it into a star. So if let's say you only keep your cash, you do not invest in question marks that is like business model that is working in the future, or invest in star that is like business model that is working tomorrow, then your current business model might become irrelevant in the future, which will become a dog. So I hope that these BCG metrics make sense to you guys, and I just have a realization recently after I read the book. All right, the book is in Mandarin version, so that's the reason why I didn't speak about that. But I hope that you guys loving this sharing as I do, and if you do, feel free to comment down below and hit the subscribe button and like button so that you can motivate me to even do more sharing as such. And also, if let's say you have been using Facebook to do organic marketing to attract the potential leads to become your clients, you might be constantly adding Facebook friends manually using your own manual method, right? So that you are going to send them a DM, the first customized message. But do you guys know that we have this software that is able to do all the automation for you, which means not only that it's going to go into Facebook groups to help you to search for the potential clients. For example, maybe a potential client is CEO or director or coach. You want to add them, right? And this software will base on the keywords that they have on their Facebook profile, not only add them for you automatically, but also send the first customized DM to them, and it is fully automated. So if you're interested to check out this software, you can check it out at this link that I'm putting down below at junlo.co/cp, junlo.co/cp. And I look forward to see you guys in the next video then. Take care. Bye.